Manchester United star Paul Pogba has reportedly been offered to Liverpool by controversial agent Mino Raiola. The France international has just a year left on his current Old Trafford contract and, at the current moment in time, he's yet to renew. But, if the 28-year-old did move to Anfield, he'd likely become another Carlos Tevez. Manchester United want Pogba to stay. But, just like in the summer transfer windows of 2018 and 2019, the World Cup winner is being linked with a move away. This time, it's to Liverpool. La 10 Sport have claimed today that the midfielder has been offered to United's fierce rivals by Raiola, and the Reds are supposedly open to a deal. Not this summer. Liverpool will be keeping their transfer business to a minimum this summer as they seek solutions around the coronavirus crisis. Yet it's stated that Jurgen Klopp's team are interested in potentially signing Pogba in January or even next summer, where he'll be a free agent. Should that happen, then the midfielder would definitely become another Tevez. United had the Argentino international at their disposal under Sir Alex Ferguson, with the forward helping the club win 2 Premier League titles on the spin. With Tevez on loan, they wanted to sign him permanently. And the player himself wanted to stay. He made no secret of that, cupping his ears to Ferguson himself after scoring against City. And while fans were demanding for him to be signed on a permanent basis. Except then, City themselves got involved. Flushed with cash from their takeover, they decided to steal Tevez from under United's noses, then rub it in their faces for good measure. Their controversial welcome to Manchester sign rankled with the red half of the city, with the forward then deepening wounds by celebrating a goal against United with a public gesture towards Ferguson. And it meant that while he was a great asset for United, he's come to be known as a Judas in the years since. Speaking in 2016, the Argentine tried to ease relations with his old club by insisting he never really had the option of staying with the Red Devils on the table. With Ferguson nothing bad happened, it was a normal relationship, he said. I went to United for 2 years on loan, and in the final year Ferguson told me that they were going to buy me permanently. We got to the Champions League final in Rome and I didn't have any contract on the table, even though they'd spent the whole year telling me that. So I went to City and they complained about it, but I never had the option of signing for United, so I was free. If Pogba moved to Liverpool, fans would likely hold him in the same regard. And what's something the player himself would have to consider, especially given United's determination for him to stay put. Former Crystal Palace owner Simon Jordan thinks the Red Devils would be wise to offload Pogba, insisting he's failed to live up to expectations. Disaster. Disruptive. I don't think it's a disaster because I don't think he's been an unmitigated success, he said. Is he a very good player? Would he fit into a team that enables him to play in a certain way, which Manchester United probably hasn't done in the same way Juventus has done? Yes. Are Manchester United going to facilitate that for him? Probably not. Economically, he's in the last year of his contract, so you're already in a situation where you're not going to get anywhere near back what you paid for him. If you're not getting back what you paid for him, what's it cost them? If he's been there for 4 or 5 years, then he's probably been on their balance sheet for about £15 million, so they're not going to lose money on Pogba. The fact that he's talking to PSG is no different to Raiola trawling around with Erling Haaland seeing what, when, how, if, and or but. There is an argument to suggest that is in fact good form on behalf of his client, because that's what he should be doing as an agent. While they are the sum of all their parts, they are far bigger and far more important than Paul Pogba. He hasn't changed the direction of travel in the time that he's been there. He hasn't made Manchester United, on his own, a singularly better football club. It's not a disaster, it's just disruptive. If you're going to have Pogba in the dressing room, half in half out doing the hokey cokey or whatever he does when he feels like it, the best is probably to remove him.